1,000-pound sisters, signs Tammy Slaton's weight loss transformation in 2025 proves she's returning for Season 7, she wants to show off her progress. Tammy Slaton is 1,000-pound sisters' biggest star, and her incredible weight loss transformation in 2025 proves she'll be back for another season. The series premiered in 2020 and chronicled the incredible weight loss journeys of 38-year-old Tammy and her 37-year-old sister, Amy Slaton. It even gets its provocative title from the fact that the two sisters once weighed a combined 1,000 pounds. Tammy Slaton is 1,000-pound sisters' biggest star, and her incredible weight loss transformation in 2025 proves she'll be back for another season. The series premiered in 2020 and chronicled the incredible weight loss journeys of 38-year-old Tammy and her 37-year-old sister, Amy Slaton. It even gets its provocative title from the fact that the two sisters once weighed a combined 1,000 pounds. Tammy is skinnier than ever in 2025. After coming out of her medically induced coma, Tammy checked herself into a weight loss rehabilitation facility where she worked on getting ready for bariatric surgery. She had to prove she could lose weight on her own first. After Tammy showed her doctor she was on the right track, she was approved for bariatric surgery. Once Tammy got started, there was no stopping her. The 1,000-pound sisters Season 6 star had bariatric surgery in 2022, and Tammy's results have been inspiring. Tammy isn't the only Slaton sibling who has lost weight over the years. The Slatons are in a unique club because all 5 siblings have had weight loss surgery since appearing on 1,000-pound sisters. Tammy had the dubious honor of being the heaviest of her siblings, so she had the farthest to go. The siblings recently went to see their doctor, Eric Smith, for a weigh-in, and even he was impressed by Tammy's incredible results. Since starting her journey, Tammy has shed 500 pounds, but there's still more work to do. Tammy wants to get skin removal surgery soon. Since appearing in 1,000-pound sisters, Tammy went from weighing 725 pounds to weighing 225 pounds. Losing such a significant amount of weight so quickly is great, but it has its downside. The biggest issue is that it left Tammy with a lot of loose excess skin that diminished her quality of life. Like several of her other siblings, Tammy wants skin removal surgery, but her doctor wants her to lose more weight first. Luckily, Tammy has proven she can succeed at pursuing her weight loss goals. As long as Tammy continues to need to lose more weight, her journey is far from over. With plenty of stories still left to tell, chances are good that Tammy will be back for 1,000-pound sisters Season 7, along with her endlessly entertaining siblings. Tammy could have drama with Chris Combs. When Tammy needed a new place to live, she found the Kentucky rental market was tight. Her brother Chris stepped in to save the day, which is very in character for Chris, who's always there when his family needs him. He and his wife, 36-year-old Brittany Combs, had recently purchased the small house next door to their house. They planned to fix the rundown house as a rental property but decided to rent it to Tammy instead. The house needed some work, but she could move in soon. Tammy had to leave her old place before her new house was ready, so the 1,000-pound sisters Season 6 star ended up having to move into Chris and Brittany's house for several weeks. With Chris's daughter and granddaughter already living there, it's a full house. Chris was worried living with Tammy could end badly, but he felt he had no choice. He couldn't let his beloved sister be homeless. Even with Tammy living next door, she will likely have conflicts with Chris and Brittany, and that kind of drama could work well for the show. Tammy will never leave Kentucky. She's all in for the bluegrass state. The Slatons are a very close-knit family. Tammy often feels suffocated by her family and understandably wants to flex her newfound independence. and there's often conflict when they get together. Tammy's threats may sound like she means them, but the 1,000-pound Sisters Season 6 star knows she needs her family and can't leave the state. She got used to needing people, and she may never be capable of being on her own. Though Tammy has more independence since earning back some of her mobility, she still needs a lot of help with day-to-day needs. On top of Tammy not being ready to be on her own, leaving the state would probably be the end of 1,000-pound Sisters. Without Tammy, the show probably wouldn't exist, and it's unlikely that Tammy would walk away. Tammy's not ready for full independence yet. She still can't drive. After having bariatric surgery and losing 500 pounds, Tammy regained most of her mobility. She used to need help with basic daily chores like bathing and cleaning her house. Since losing weight, Tammy has regained her mobility and her independence. Understandably, she wants to flex her newfound independence, and there was concern that it could lead to the 1,000-pound Sisters Season 6 star leaving the show. Before losing weight, Tammy couldn't even fit in a regular car seat, let alone the driver's seat, so she never learned to drive. Back then, she had to be driven around in a specialty van with the middle seat removed so she could sit on the floor. Tammy was too big for a seat belt, so it wasn't safe for her. Now that she can easily fit into the driver's seat of any car, Tammy has resisted learning to drive. She will never be independent until she can drive herself, and until that happens, she still has a long way to go. Like several of her siblings, Tammy has never been unlucky in love. Tammy's ready to find love again. She's had several bad boyfriends who had fetishes for overweight women. They encouraged her to eat and contributed to the 1,000-pound Sisters Season 6 star gaining more weight. She finally found love with 41-year-old Caleb Willingham during Season 5, and the two were married in a small ceremony. Tammy hadn't dated much since Caleb's death, but during 1,000-pound Sisters Season 6, Tammy informed her family that she was finally ready to wade back into the dating pool. She told her brother, Chris, that she intended to date women exclusively from now on. Regardless of who Tammy decides to date, after working so hard to lose weight, her love life will always be an interesting storyline for the show.